I'm standing in the historic Florida House of Representatives, the People's Chamber, to unveil the results of our annual legislative aid study. 4 years ago, we started anonymously surveying legislative aides because at KCOM, we refuse to let our clients fly blind when it comes to influencing the legislature. And because we want everyone to have their voice heard, we released these results to the public and have seen it used all over the country and in academic textbooks. So let's dig into the results. First, some good news. People are still important in the process. Believe us, we asked. 86% of legislative aides say citizens are very important. Compare that with lobbyists at 38% very important, and you'll have some very unhappy lobbyists. Top down, the results look like this. Citizens, staff, business groups, state economists, the governor and his staff, and towards the very bottom you have reporters, family members, and political groups like Americans for Prosperity. But before the lobbyists panic, when we combine somewhat important and very important, all of those numbers jump. See, less than 2% say lobbyists aren't important in the process. That should relieve some lobbyists. Next, we asked where lawmakers are seeking information. Attending existing events in the district far and away was the most popular. 87% say these events are very important. Replies to constituent communication, those personal calls and emails both come in at 75%. Then come district office hours, town halls, email newsletters, press releases, or surveys. Then local media at 57%, social media at 55%, then op-eds in local newspapers, postal mail, political ads, rallies, and blogs. And remember, when you add these up, all the numbers go up. And check out what media outlets Florida lawmakers are consuming most. Aggregator Safety Review, local print newspapers, News Service of Florida, and local TV coverage are tops. Online outlets such as Sunshine State News, Politico, and of course Peter Schorsch's Empire are also becoming increasingly popular must-reads. But what if after all of this, lawmakers still don't have a firm position? What's the most likely way to move their vote? We're in the People's Chamber for a reason. In-person visits are the most effective tool you have. A whopping 68% of legislative aides say a personal visit is very likely to influence a lawmaker. That trend continues as personal phone calls and individualized email messages round out the top, followed by local newspaper articles, personal postal letters, constituent representative visits, and local news coverage. Some surprises are towards the bottom. Newspaper editorial endorsements and lobbyist visits rank at only 16% very likely to influence. Not shocking, protests are seen at 15%, op-eds at 13%, and foreign postal mail is also at 13%. But remember, before you write any of these off, hear how all of those move when you include somewhat and very likely. So now you know what to do, but what should you say to influence lawmakers? The answer? Money and jobs. Fiscal impact was at 85% very important. Localized district impact, 84% very important. And economic benefits, 83% very important. Then you've got legislative staff analysis, personal stories, academic studies, and political party position. And remember, all of these elements are important. If we include somewhat and very important, they all go up. Now let's say you've got some money to spend. What's going to be the most likely to influence lawmakers through paid communication? People are the key here too. Public polling is at 44% very likely, private polling at 40%. Followed by district mail and radio ads, patch-through calls from constituents, local newspaper ads, in-district TV, positive and negative ads, and rounding out the least effective, of course, robocalls and online banner ads. Include all likely totals, and remember, all of these jump again. Finally, we know Trump runs his own social media, but what about state lawmakers? 43% are in fact operating their own social media at all times. 26% sometimes, and only 30% rarely or never operate their own social media. And it's all about Facebook and Twitter. 74% say Facebook is their go-to, with the rest saying Twitter comes first. So there are the top lines. Stop sending form emails, get off the couch, and go visit your lawmakers. People are important. We've got lots more great data plus valuable quotes directly from legislative aides on our website at kcom.com. And if you want some help connecting with local lawmakers, we just launched Rocket Lobby, the quickest way to connect with lawmakers and rank their responsiveness. That's also available at kcom.com. If you found this information valuable, please share it on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you again. Go make the change that you want to see.